Once I realized I didn't like a man's company outside of sex, I stopped hanging out with them. Let's talk about it. I literally, like, once I tapped into my brain and I was like, I really don't like him at all. I don't like what he offers. He offers actually nothing. He brings nothing to the table. He doesn't treat me good. He just comes around when he wants that. And it's like, I actually don't like him. I like the sex. My world literally exploded and I saw.
Well, wouldn't that mean he doesn't really like you either? Because you just said he only comes around for sex and he doesn't really treat you good. So, I mean, you're not really, that's not really a flex by you saying that.
Things for what they were, and I completely changed my habits. Fast forward, grown Brittany, I don't have sex at all. And it's actually kind of insane because when you remove sex from the dating scene, right? And you're actually just going out on dates with men and you're completely taking sex out of it and you're just getting to know them, you kind of realize that they literally don't have much to offer and that y'all actually wouldn't really like each other at all if it wasn't for sex. I'm at the point in my life where I literally want to like someone for who they are, where they come from, their morals.
Basically, guys, this is a woman who's been pumped and dumped. You know, I always find it funny how, these women, they'll waste their best years and they'll come to a point in life where they realize that their best days are behind them and they've wasted their best years on guys that can't do a damn thing for them. Now, all of a sudden, they have these high standards moving forward. It really makes no sense in his ass backwards.
Their spiritual realm, if they could be a good father, if they could be a good partner, none of that actually has to do with sex. So when I removed sex from the equation, the world literally got brighter. And I don't know how to explain that other than the fact that you're actually just not wasting time anymore, because y'all would be so surprised if you literally took sex away from the men that you were spending time with, or your boyfriends or your sneaky links or whatever. Like, would you actually like them? Like, that's the $1 million question. Like, would you still?
Well, no, that's just gonna keep you single, because any man that's worth a damn, you tell him sex is off the table. I mean, of course you're gonna alienate yourself. I mean, guys, like the shit that she's saying, that it's not a flex. The shit that she's saying, she actually, in her brain, she thinks that's a flex, and it's not a flex. She's pretty much just sabotaging herself.
Still kick it with them? Would you still like their conversation? And like some, yeah, cool, okay, awesome. Like, this is not gonna be for everybody, but literally remove sex from your life as a whole and you will realize a lot of people don't have anything to offer. And you would also realize how America specifically, or how people.
Well, then if you have so much to offer, then why are you still single then? Why can't you attract a man who has something to offer then? If you're so special and you have so much to offer, right? Why can't you attract a man who has something to offer, who actually has something to offer? Tell us that, Brittany.
Literally wrap their lives around sex. There's so much more to life than that. And when you stop seeing it as like an extracurricular activity or a for the plot type of thing, you will.
Well, here's the thing. That's easy for you to say because you're not a man. Because when we look at a woman, sex comes before anything. Especially if the woman is attractive. That's just how men are wired. I mean, you can say what you want to, and you can not like it, but nature is nature.
Will actually genuinely realize the type of people you actually like. For reference, you guys know, I'm very open about this. I like 6'4", brown skin, tatted up dreadheads. That's my type, but hear me out. Outside of sex with them, they fucking suck. They suck. They have no personality. They cannot carry a conversation. We get it. If you wouldn't have torn your ACL 7 years ago, you would have gone to the league. No, I don't want to watch your high school highlight tape. No, I don't.
But here's the thing. These are the guys that you've chose, though. So what does that say about you? See, like it always amazes me how these women will get out here and try to downplay these men that they've chose, as if it doesn't reflect on them. You chose these types of dudes. This is what you attract. You are what you attract. If you're attracting toxic guys, then you need to look at yourself in the mirror. You really need to take a close look in the mirror. If these are the type of guys that you're attracting, guys who really can't do a damn thing for you.
I don't want to smoke weed, and no, I don't want to play 2K. Literally, like, there's nothing there. There's nothing there outside of like semi-mediocre, okay sex. You actually wouldn't like them at all.
Okay, now it's mediocre sex. You know what I'm saying? Now she admitted earlier, you know what I'm saying, that she was attracted to them because of the sex. That's what she said. She said this. She said this, guys. She was attracted to them. She only really liked them because of the sex. Now it's mediocre sex. See, once again, guys, this is a woman that's been pumped and dumped, and she's pretty much pissed off that she's been pumped and dumped, and she really hasn't found that one. You know what I'm saying? And she's realized she's wasted her life. And these are the men that she's chosen. And another thing, she's kind of subtly trying to evade accountability, because notice she's putting it all on the men. She hasn't once said, you know what, man, I chose poorly and this is where I'm at in life. I don't really like it, but I just got to deal with it. No, she's not saying that. She's pretty much putting it all on men, as if she didn't choose these men.
So then I realized that's not actually my type. That's what I'm physically attracted to when I go out into the world. That's what I'm physically attracted to. But now when you remove sex, I'm not attracted to them in any way, shape, or form.
Guys, let me tell you something. The bottom line is she's attracted to these guys. What she wants a well-to-do beta male provider, right? A guy that's gonna bow down to her and who has a good head on his shoulders. He's gonna do whatever she says, but then she'll still slide with these types of dudes. Trust me, this shit happens all the time. She will always be attracted to what she's attracted to, but she knows at this point of her life, no, that's not really gonna benefit her in the long run. So what she'll do is she'll get some like this simp beta provider who pretty much has a good head on his shoulders. She'll marry him, but she'll still slide with this dude for fun. Guys, this happens all the time. More than what you think. This is damn near normal.
I need someone that can hold a conversation, that's intellectual, that's smart, that stimulates my brain, that pushes me to do better. Like, that's doing what I'm doing. I don't go to the club. I don't drink. I don't do I don't do rugs. Like, I'm not going to date someone who does those things because I don't.
Guys, women always say this shit, man. They always say this. They want a man who's intellectual. They want a well-to-do man. But if you put a well-to-do man right in front of them, they wouldn't know how to deal with him, because they've been in so many toxic relationships. They've been traumatized to the point where it's no return. You know what I'm saying? Only therapy can help this woman. Seriously, only therapy can help this woman. Talking to us on the internet, that's not going to help you. Talking all this old feel-good shit with your homegirls, that ain't gonna help you. Only therapy. She need to go sit down and talk to a goddamn therapist instead of talking to us. Seriously.
Those things. But yet they're all outside in their bedazzled fucking head to toe outfits. Like, that's not my type. But it's what I'm physically attracted to and who I would hook up with. Take the hookup out of it, duds, dead. And I'm like, I'm finally understanding this at a grown age, because no one explained this to me younger. Remove sex from the equation and really ask yourself, would I still like that man?
Get the fuck out of here. Get your ass out of here. Guys, let me tell you something. They'll always find a way to blame men for their bad choices. Here you have a woman, right? She's sitting up here and she's pretty much going through the epiphany phase. This is the epiphany phase in real time. Y'all, this is the epiphany phase in real time. They will literally find ways to not take accountability for their action or for the bad choices. And this is what she's doing. Not once has she said, no, I made bad choices. No, she pretty much just low-key blamed it on men. Avoid women like this. She hasn't changed. Guys, let me tell you something. She's still attracted to what she's attracted to. There's always some guy that can get it, that can still get it. She can get married, but there's always this one guy that she'll always think about that can still get it. She ain't no different. She hasn't changed. She's at a point where she knows those type of guys are not good for her in the long run. She knows to not touch, but she still wants them. Let me know what you think in the comments. This your boy MAZ, Mazzo Speaks. Like and subscribe, man. Don't forget to hype the video. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.